John Cena versus Cody Rhodes is officially set for SummerSlam. Let's talk about it. What's up? It's yours truly, Flamin' Rookie Rays from the Wrestle Havoc channel. It's great to be a guest on this show. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the many different possibilities that could happen between Cody Rhodes and John Cena at SummerSlam. Before we get into all this craziness, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Also, subscribe to my channel, Wrestle Havoc. The link will be in the description below. Okay, let's talk about SummerSlam. This year's SummerSlam is going to be very different than from years past. Of course, this year's SummerSlam is going to be the first ever two-night SummerSlam. Of course, this is going to be a rematch from their match at WrestleMania 41. And it's safe to say it is considered by many fans as one of the worst WrestleMania main events of all time. Don't get it twisted. John Cena winning his 17th World Championship was the right move to make. But the way that WWE executed John Cena winning his 17th World Championship was the wrong way to go about it. Simply put, back at Elimination Chamber, John Cena did the unthinkable. He turned heel. He turned his back on all of us fans, and it broke the internet. But more importantly, he joined up with The Rock. He sold his soul to The Rock. But since then, we had no explanation as to why he joined up with The Rock. Simply put, the reason why that is because WWE had no plan whatsoever. They had no follow-up. And the proof of this was on the Pat McAfee show when The Rock flat out stated that the final boss's work here is done. I'm going to say this right here and right now. I flat out blame The Rock on this whole situation. He single-handedly ruined what was set to be one of the best runs in any wrestler's career, that being John Cena's heel run. And the fact that The Rock did not even show up at WrestleMania, yeah, that was a major no-no on my end. Not to mention, The Rock wasn't even there, and if The Rock was there, he could have easily cost Cody Rhodes the WWE title. But no, instead they had Travis Scott, of all people, cost Cody Rhodes the WWE title. Not to mention, Cody Rhodes looked like a dumb babyface. He looked like a chump in the process. But when it comes to John Cena's heel run, a lot of people viewed his heel run very disappointing. It wasn't until the CM Punk feud where things really started to pick up. Of course, he had the pipe bomb promo, and of course, we had CM Punk reenacting John Cena's Doctor of Thugonomics gimmick. On that same night, Cody Rhodes defeated Randy Orton, and now he is the #1 contender for the WWE title at SummerSlam. Now, when it comes to John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, who is going to win? We could either see John Cena go over and ride off into the sunset all the way up until his retirement match and still be the WWE champion, or we can have Cody Rhodes win the WWE championship and ride off into the sunset as a babyface. Those are the easy ways that WWE can go about things. And honestly, those are fine outcomes. I have no problem with that. We all know eventually John Cena is going to revert back as a babyface. There's no way that John Cena is going to be retiring as a heel. It just doesn't make any sense. But what if WWE does a double turn? What if they turn John Cena babyface and Cody Rhodes ends up turning heel? Now, it sounds like a great idea, but in my opinion, I think it's a bad idea. Why is that? It's because of the fact that it's way too early for Cody Rhodes to turn heel. Way, way, way too early. That would be the equivalent of WWF turning Steve Austin heel all the way back at WrestleMania 17. Why was Steve Austin then turning heel at WrestleMania 17 an issue? It's because of the fact that they turned him heel at the wrong possible moment. Steve Austin was still at the height of his popularity. In the case of Cody Rhodes, it would be the exact same thing. If anything, what they should do is either have John Cena just turn babyface and call it a day, or either A, they can have Cody Rhodes win the WWE title, shake hands with John Cena ends up turning back as a babyface, then John Cena spends the rest of his months as a babyface up until his last match in December, and after that, Randy Orton comes in to celebrate with Cody Rhodes and RKO's Cody Rhodes. That's just one possibility. Or we can have a scenario in which Randy Orton comes into play and RKO's Cody Rhodes during the match and causes him the WWE Championship. Because we all know Randy Orton has been teasing a heel turn for a while now. And yes, even though we did get a Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton match, we did not get a full-fledged feud between the two. If anything, ever since Cody Rhodes returned to the company back in 2022, everybody has wanted to see Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton simply because of their history in legacy. It could either be for the WWE title, or it could be a non-title feud and it could just be a blood feud. We do not know. There's many different possibilities, but one thing is certain. I do not believe that Cody Rhodes should turn heel at SummerSlam. It is the worst possible scenario, in my opinion. It is a bad business move on all levels. You either turn John Cena back as a babyface and call it a day, or John Cena remains a heel and retains the WWE title. That is it. But those are my thoughts on SummerSlam. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content on this channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.